My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.
We move along to race number 3, which is the start of the Pick 6, 1350, the off-timer conditional maiden for fillies and mares over 1800 meters. And it's a field of 9 runners that will participate in the third. Number 1, Elusive Bell, is your joint favorite at 28-10, along with number 5, November Boogie. It's 7-2 about number 9, Ruby Claire. Number 8, Dynasty's Last, is at 9-2, and then it's 8-1 and Better Bar Those. Now, this is a race where a few horses do have winning chances here, and those are the ones that top the betting boards. Number 1, Elusive Bell, first filly that I'll touch on, showed a big improvement last time out when finishing third to Facile, although it must be said that wasn't a particularly strong race, and Facile just outstayed them all from the Glen Cotton yard. Now, I think this filly, Elusive Bell, just didn't stay over the final stages of the race, and I think that dropping her in trip is a right move. 1800 meters will suit her a lot better from gate 1, and if she builds on that last start, well, then she could certainly run a bold race here, and she could find herself in the finish. She's had 3 starts on the poly track for 1 third and 2 fourths. So she does bring the right type of form to be competitive. Number 5, November Boogie, finished second last time out behind a Firecracker, showing quite a bit of speed out the gates. And she was a long-time leader. She was headed at one point in the race, but she fought back all the way to the line, and she held on for that second position. Firecracker was a comfortable winner in a race that I wasn't convinced the form may hold up, but given that November Boogie finds herself in what could be a suitable race, she could be a filly that runs a nice race. 1800 meters now for this daughter of Erupt. Let's see how she goes over the distance, but on her last start, when having a first run for a new yard, she could certainly build on that effort. And then number 9, Ruby Claire, who's had 2 starts in KZN for Gareth Van Zyl. She's a filly that I know was fancied in a penultimate start behind Forward Motion. She showed a bit of speed out the gates and then just faded out of contention. And then last time out, she sort of ran past a few horses over 1400 meters. But I think stepping this filly up in trip could be a move that could see her show huge improvement on the 2 starts here in KZN. I know that she does have a deep road to contend with, but she is having a first start on the poly track, which she could enjoy. She doesn't meet an overly strong field, which is an advantage as well. And with more improvement to come, she's only had 6 starts. She is a 2-year-old, so there's definitely quite a bit of upside to this daughter of Rafif. At around 7-2 in the market, she could make her presence felt in a big way and could be a lively contender for top honours. And then you've got number 8, Dynasty's Last, who comes from that same form line behind stablemate number 1, Elusive Bell. She ran 4th behind Facile, and she was another filly that was making progress throughout the race, and she finished back in that 4th position. She's back on the poly track, a surface that has got serious question marks for me, because she's had 2 starts on the surface, a race over 1600 and a race over 1400, and she hasn't been able to put her best foot forward. So she's not a filly that I can have all the confidence in, and one that I could possibly select for horse that could win here. So 1, 5 and 9 are the 3 horses that your winner could potentially come from. Pushed into a corner, I'd be with number 9, Ruby Claire, as a possible improver, given that she's a 2-year-old that still has a bit of upside to her, and she could certainly run a big race, trying the poly track for the first time, going over distance for the first time as well. And she is a horse that comes from an in-form yard that will be looking to stretch the gap on the final day of the 2023-2024 racing season in South Africa. Well, Gareth Van Zyl is looking for that championship. He's clear as things stand, and he'll be looking to extend his lead out in front. So 9 from 1 and 5, that's how I'll tip them in the third race on the program. If you're looking past those 3 horses, well then, there's plenty of other horses that you could certainly include, because it's a race where I wouldn't be surprised if we were to get a bit of a result in leg 1 of that Pick 6.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.